Hey friends, welcome back to another episode on the blog. I'm so excited to join you today. It's been a little while and hopefully you downloaded the new freebie I created, the most important thing you need to know about detox and how to jumpstart yours now. If not, go ahead and download that after this episode. But I thought, given the 3 steps I talked about there, that we should talk a little bit about the role of fat and healthy fats in detox, because I get asked this question a lot. People are so concerned about getting enough of their fats and proteins in. So in answer to the question, does healthy fat create fat? And the answer to that is yes, it does. So I'm just going to explain. We could talk for hours, literally, on the subject of fat and protein as it relates to a plant-based diet. Today, I'm just going to give you a little tidbit just to think about as you go forward in your own healing and detox journey with the goal, keeping in mind the goal to just create the environment in your body, create this space for it to really heal and come back into balance on its own. So what happens when we eat fat, even healthy fat like avocado oil, coconut oil, and olive oil, I would say those are the top 3 oils. If you're going to do any high heat cooking, I'd recommend avocado oil or coconut oil, and then for salad dressings to use in olive oil, an extra virgin olive oil. So regarding those oils though, it's still fat is fat. Even nuts and seeds, plant-based protein powders, vegans sometimes even eat too many of those things, and that can definitely cause weight gain, because what happens is it puts a burden on our liver. So we have to think about eating just the lightest, highest vibration foods that come right from the earth in the form of fruits and vegetables to really create an environment in our body to heal, and to also heal the liver and provide the glucose and mineral salts that the liver needs. So the most healing fat that you can eat is actually the micro fats found in leafy greens like spinach and kale. Even some lettuces like butterleaf and romaine are some good options. They each have their own little unique healing qualities, which I'll provide some links below you can learn more about. But those are what I would recommend. So if you're making a smoothie, throw a handful of spinach in there, which will beef it up a bit. You'll get some microfats and protein. Honestly, all food contains bits of protein and fat, so we don't need to be so concerned with that. What we do need to be concerned about is the vitamins and minerals that we're getting in our foods, and making sure we're consuming enough calories every day. So if you're deciding not to eat meat, then or dairy and these heavier, denser calories, or even nuts and seeds, then you want to make sure you're making up for those calories by eating lots more fruits and vegetables, leafy greens, potatoes, squashes, those kinds of things. So the other piece of this is, so yes, it puts a little burden on the liver, and if you're just starting a detox practice though, your body may not be ready for you to just cut out fats entirely, because it's most important on this journey that you do it in a way that is satisfying and sustainable and feels good to you. So if you're having a blood sugar drop and you're feeling shaky and it just maybe you're experiencing some symptoms like headache, fatigue, or bloating, discomfort, then that's just a sign that you're detoxing too fast, because the body will respond, especially if you have a pretty large heavy toxic load in the body, or if you're very symptomatic with body pain, fatigue, nerve pain, symptoms of autoimmune disease or thyroid disease. So these are things we just want to be gentle with the body, and that's why when I see these detoxes and cleanses with powders and supplements, and we're all doing the same thing and depriving ourselves, it actually is really hard on the body and causes more stress on the liver than if you were to just let yourself have some avocado or some oil, one of the oils I mentioned in the salad dressing. So just be aware that of this process a little bit. So let's say if you're eating meat 3 times a day, maybe you back it off to once or twice a day and just see how that feels. You want to still feel good and make up for those calories with fruits and vegetables, potatoes or squashes. Cruciferous vegetables are great, leafy greens are great. So just play around with it. We're all different, so it's really about tuning into your body and listening to your intuition and doing what feels right. But you do not want to experience discomfort and just power through, because that actually produces adrenaline in your body, and adrenaline in the amounts that we experience it today in our day-to-day life is a toxin. It's just so corrosive to our bodies. So just maintain a calm, try to cultivate calm in your life and play around with these detox tips, the ones I suggested in the free download, and then play around with fat as well. Just one step or so at a time, and just see how it feels. And if you're already on this journey, then you can take it a step further. For example, you can go fat-free until noon, which, as I mentioned a bit about in the guide, it really allows your liver to work more on removing toxins rather than producing bile to process fat and protein. Basically, protein equals fat. So I kind of use those words interchangeably. So that's just a little bit of a nutshell on fat for you guys today. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know your concerns around your fat intake. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I'm here to help dispel that information and share the truth with you and help you along on your healing journey. So I will see you soon. Thank you for being here. Mwah.